Good day, everyone. It's your host, Amandla Didiza, and today we're going to be discussing all things related to the SAB Foundation Social Innovation and Disability Empowerment Awards. I'm excited to be discussing and unpacking some of the central themes attached to this particular awards and the prodigious extent to which it celebrates and recognizes social innovators and entrepreneurs. I'm joined by none other than the sensational Itumeleng Dlamini, who is the head of programs at the SAB Foundation. But before we get into discussion, I just want to urge and encourage all of you to apply because applications do close at midday on the 19th of March, 2024.
Well, thanks for having me, Amandla. I'm really excited to share more details about this wonderful initiative. So the Social Innovation and Disability Empowerment Awards are really designed for social innovators or institutions or social enterprises that have developed a disruptive, innovative solution that is aimed at addressing some of South Africa's pressing social challenges. And what we're looking for with these awards is to identify these amazing individuals who have taken it upon themselves to really take on some of these big issues that are facing the country. So we're looking at identifying them, awarding them, but also supporting them as they roll out and scale these wonderful innovations. And what we're looking for there is solutions that are not only innovative, but have a very strong business model that is sustainable and that can achieve social impact at scale.
All right, and for someone who's maybe looking at this as a possible way in which they can grow their business, I mean, you guys have a number of strategic objectives that have these particular high impact programs, and you've got measures of success. We've all seen them. I'm looking at it, I want to apply. How do I apply? Is it only online or do entrepreneurs have another avenue in which they can apply?
The application is online. You can find it on sabfoundation.co.za. And even though it's quite comprehensive, you're able to work through it. We've simplified it and enabled you to be able to save whatever information that you have uploaded on there, and then you can always go back and amend and continue application. But I encourage you to make sure that you complete and submit it before the deadline.
What is it that the judges are looking for? Can you give us, or rather give anyone tips on how they can structure their application, what not to do, what are some of the criteria there, and how can they do that? In as much as they will save and continue later, finish it before the 19th of March, but what exactly is it from a judge's perspective that they're looking for?
Yes, we're always looking for a very detailed application. So what we find sometimes is that entrepreneurs will just give a one-liner description in terms of what their innovation is about. So try and put as much detail as possible is what I would suggest. But also we're looking for that social impact. So what makes your innovation a solution that is designed to address some of the issues? What are those key issues that you're looking to address, right? And how are you looking to address these issues is quite important. Another component we look for is the feasibility. Because, you and I might be sitting somewhere and, discussing ideas that are not really well thought through. So we want to see this has been well thought through. If you've had the opportunity to be able to put a prototype together, tell us about that prototype. Tell us about a project that maybe you've piloted and what the results of that project were. So as much detail as possible. So in terms of the criteria, we're looking for the viability, as I mentioned, the social impact, as well as the ability to scale this innovation. As I mentioned earlier, some of the issues that we're facing as a country are very big. They're major. And so we're looking at, can this solution be scaled into other regions of the country? So looking at that potential, as well as the job creation element as well. Are you able to then be able to create the much needed jobs, especially in a country where unemployment is quite high, and how are you going to be able to do so?
We've seen a number of success stories from past winners, from groundbreaking innovations such as, prosthetic things that people have, liners, that act as shock absorbers and that have assisted a lot of entrepreneurs as well as those who are amputees. We've seen on the other end of the spectrum beautiful businesses that are really making an impact in society. They convert recyclables into market-ready products. Can you just take us through some of the success stories that are there and what their impact has been in society?
A refill dispensary outlet that enables low-income communities to purchase staple household food items at variable quantities to suit their budget. A digital platform that supplies people from rural communities with no formal address with a proof of residence document to enable them to access job opportunities as well as bank accounts.
Welcome to Tsitsing Village in the Northwest Province. This is where the idea of address docs was born. Address docs have perfected a system where a legal document issued by a local municipality via WhatsApp can be used to look for employment, open bank accounts, and participate in the economy. Already over 300 young people have been able to access our service in the last year.
Address docs helped me a lot. I was able to apply online using my phone to get a proof of residence. Then I was able to apply for a learnership at BMW.
We received a social innovation grant from the SAB Foundation, and we've been able to perfect this platform, and it has been very beneficial. What I value the most about the program is the mentorship, the guidance and the business development that comes with it, and also the personal growth for me as an entrepreneur.
The young people in this village of Tsitsing, they got an opportunity to get employed at various opportunities and also open bank accounts, and that all through address docs.
If you're thinking of applying for the SAB Foundation Social Innovation Awards, my advice is do it. It is life-changing for your business and for you as an entrepreneur, but most importantly, for your community.
South Africa's first online rural grocery store with a sophisticated navigation app that maps rural households and provides delivery services to these households and tuck shops in predominantly under-resourced and underserved areas. A South African designed and manufactured low-cost but high-powered utility vehicle that can transport up to 1.5 tons in all terrains. Urban mobility, a training solution designed to upskill unemployed youth to ride motorcycles safely and places them in distribution networks and delivery services.
Welcome to Urban Mobility, your trusted motorbike solution specialists. We do everything motorcycles, from training to fleet management and more. Come in, let me show you. In the past 4 years, we've trained and helped license 350 young people. These young people had no prospects for job opportunities and were left destitute in their communities. Now they're out there making a name for themselves as motorbike delivery riders. And this is what makes us so proud as Urban Mobility. Being a member of the SAB Foundation family over the past 4 years has been incredible. I've been able to grow as an entrepreneur and my business likewise. Look at the fleet behind me. Thanks to the SAB Foundation, we've been able to increase our fleet to 16 motorcycles. And we've also added a bakkie. We went out into the market to look for opportunities to diversify. We then identified ATM cleaning as a service that we can bring into the market. We're now servicing ABSA in partnership with Bidvest Prestige. And this has been wonderful for our business.
Just lastly, as we round up the conversation, can you just share with me what the importance of supporting social entrepreneurship in South Africa is?
These awards are important in that, they aim to identify and support entrepreneurs or social innovators who are working in really challenging circumstances, right? And so when you celebrate them and you provide them with the right kind of support, it then elevates the work that they're doing and the impact that then comes with that. And so they're very much important in that regard, but also in stimulating a culture of solving problems, a culture of entrepreneurship, which is something that I think this country really struggles with. And so when people see some of these social innovators and they see the kind of support they receive, then it kind of, galvanizes a lot of action, whether it's at community level, and it gets people excited that they're able to then solve for some of these issues in a very meaningful and impactful way.
I know for a fact that you guys are doing amazing work in this space. As you've done, you've shared a number of examples that have really shown us that there is work to be done out there, first of all, and secondly, people are really getting their sleeves rolled up and they're doing a lot of work. And that's you. You're the ones that the SAB Foundation is looking for. I cannot stress enough the importance of applying. As one of the most loved social entrepreneurship development organizations in the country that is really dedicating itself to creating businesses that make an impact in society. And in its mission, I guess, just serving and growing a diverse community of businesses through accountability, integrity, and a constant improvement mentality. You guys should really just take the time to really apply. Visit www.sabfoundation.co.za/social innovation awards and find out for yourselves what opportunities are out there, how to create these linkages, and at the end of the day, how to grow your enterprises so that you continue galvanizing the social innovation and really making a deeper impact in your communities and in the areas in which you serve. So to all the social innovators and entrepreneurs who really want to apply, good luck, and we wish you all the best in applying for the Social Innovation and Disability Empowerment Awards.